Fuck you, April!
What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna hit me to show me how much you love me?
He thought he had never truly loved his wife, because when temptation came from a female coworker, he gave in without hesitation. But when he came home like nothing had happened, he found his wife all dressed up with a beautiful dinner waiting, just for him.
Happy birthday, darling.
I love you, Daddy.
That unexpected surprise brought tears to Frank's eyes. After some quiet reflection, he made up his mind to make things right. So the very next day, Frank turned down his coworker without a second thought and instead went to the theater to pick up his wife. But she didn't seem in a good mood. Her carefully planned stage performance had failed. Maybe sensing her disappointment, Frank suggested she quit her job and become a full-time homemaker. But April broke down instantly. To her, she had already sacrificed so much for this family, given up her dreams, left the big city, and settled for being a third-rate side character in a tiny theater.
Sweetheart, let's talk about this, okay?
Please don't do that.
April.
Just leave me alone!
Pushed away by his wife, a strange anger lit up inside Frank. In his eyes, her bad acting wasn't anyone's fault, but her own. She should have left that dead-end stage a long time ago. His cold, sarcastic words only made April more upset. She stormed out of the car in anger. Though Frank was frustrated, he still chased after her.
Can you please just get back in the car and talk about this instead of running all over Route 12?
Haven't I made it clear I don't particularly want to talk about it?
But that moment finally cracked something inside him.
You're sick. I really mean that. You're sick!
And do you know what you are?
What?
You're disgusting!
Oh, yeah?
You don't fool me, Frank. Just because you got me safely in this little trap, you think you can bully me into feeling whatever you want me to feel!
In a trap! Don't make me laugh!
Pathetic, self-deluded little boy! Look at you and tell me how by any stretch of the imagination you can call yourself a man!
After letting it all out, they got back in the car and things calmed down, at least on the surface. But deep down, they both knew this compromise only existed because of the two kids at home. The next morning, Frank still got up for work as usual. Before leaving, he looked back at the house with emotion. He didn't understand how life had turned into this. Somewhere along the way, the open, honest love he shared with his wife had been worn away by chores and routine. Meanwhile, the coworker who flirted with him seemed to understand him better than anyone. He asked her out again, and over dinner, he talked endlessly about his career successes. Through her admiration, he felt a sense of self-worth he hadn't felt in years. But back at home, April began to think maybe Frank had a point. She pulled out an old photo of him in his younger days and remembered how passionate and full of dreams he used to be. Compared to his dull, repetitive life now, maybe following his plan wasn't such a bad idea, so she chose to let go of her dream and agreed to become a full-time homemaker. That night, she was unusually gentle. She praised Frank for all he had done and softly asked for forgiveness. Frank's heart softened too, and he apologized for belittling her dream.
Don't you know you're the most beautiful and wonderful thing in the world? You're a man.